Well, guys, we're here. The video we're about to watch. Okay, I mean, I don't have to really introduce this video. It's a self-telling story. It's funny at the same time. All right, we ain't even gonna talk about it. Go straight to the point. And basically, this video is apparently President Trump is in UK visiting the UK. I guess the prince and the princess, the kings and queens, and apparently the UK people had spoken, and they are not happy with Trump being in their country. And this video has a funny laugh. Oh man, listen, UK are funny people. People are missing out how funny UK people are. I have so much respect for them, and they're funny. Here we go.
I'm satirizing Trump because I think he's a disgusting misogynist, serial adulterer, a felon done for sexual assault. And he's about the worst person that you could have in charge of the most powerful country in the world.
He was also elected by the American people.
The guy look like
It's very sad,
Trump
isn't
for
it?
real, yo.
I mean, it's sad how the world is going
Oh
into
man,
its far right territory.
Just like Trump.
And if we're not careful, we're
Oh, I
going to
didn't
end up
know
like that with
people in
Farage,
UKs are funny.
who is the
That's
best
very
mate of
funny.
Trump as well. So that's the unfunny bit. I can do some funny for you as well if you like.
Let's see a little.
So the papal election was stolen. Did you know that? It was rigged. Some of those cardinals, very nasty guys. So I'm going to annex the Vatican, and I will be
Oh
pronounced
my
as the
gosh.
next Pope,
Come
Pope
on.
Donald the First.
I did not know UK people
Tell
are
us
that,
today,
are this funny.
Donald Trump meets with the King, the Queen. Tomorrow he'll be at Chequers meeting with the Prime Minister. What's your message to the Prime Minister who invited the US President for this very exclusive, sort of historic second state visit?
Well, I'm very good friends with Keir. Very good friends. Thank you. Very good friends. He likes me a lot.
Yo, a
And
lot.
I would
Me a
say
lot.
to him, let me have everything I want, and then I will bring the tariffs down.
No,
Yes.
facial
The people of
expressions.
the UK love me very much. They love me so much. They love me a lot.
A lot.
And the real answer, you're here to make a point, aren't you? What do you actually want Keir Starmer to say to Donald
they
Trump?
are trolling.
Or what do you want the
Trump
UK
down
government to do?
bro.
Why are you demonstrating today?
Oh, man,
I
please
cannot understand why we are hosting this
stop,
bloke
UK.
who's such
My
a foul
goodness.
creature. And
Wow.
the worst thing is the
Foul
money.
creature.
It's the money that's being spent on him. So we've got like soldiers on horseback parading in front of him. We've got him being feted by the prime. The prime minister must be opposite him in terms of his political views, and I cannot understand how we are spending all that money on that foul creature.
Wow.
What would the
Foul.
for this protest to go well today?
everything
What would you
orange
achieve?
Stars.
I hope he sees the news, and I hope he realises how many people have turned out because they absolutely detest his guts.
I fundamentally believe my children are as good as anybody else's. We have got an unelected billionaire whose children will take over as head of state in our country, and America has an elected corrupt billionaire. So it seems a nice coincidence of two wrongs in the world. Plus, Trump is an absolute threat to democracy.
Why do you say that?
He doesn't respect the constitution of his own country. He's acting in order to suspend laws to get his way through these presidential edicts, which are completely inappropriate in the way he's using them. He's fundamentally a liar and a fantasist.
Donald Trump was elected by the US population and is an ally of the UK.
Unlike Charles and the royal family, who have not been elected by anybody, which is why I've got my Republican poster with me today.
So what would you like to happen instead today?
In our own country, I'd like the people to have a choice about how their head of state was chosen. We have no say in the matter at all, and I'd be quite happy for politicians to put forward different scenarios and different methods and put it to a vote. If people want to vote for a monarchy, they could. Right now, we have no choice.
Background.
I think that he is taking
Oh,
America
man, no.
into a nightmarish world
Hold up.
that is very
Here's like
comparable to Hitler Germany, to Nazi
Oh,
Germany.
no.
And I think it's a great danger, not just for the people of
Social
America,
is
but for the whole world.
legitimate
We're facing
demand
environmental
a whole new
catastrophe,
way to
and he's
live, a
eliminating
fundamentally
all subsidies
different
for
system.
renewable energy
Wow.
and giving subsidies to fossil fuels.
That's what's
Why is he
also
doing
happening
that?
out there in UK.
Why does doubling down on that comparison help your cause?
Because it tells people the truth. Look, Americans are the wealthiest people on the planet. They're very comfortable. They need to
respect
get
that.
out
You
of
can
their
respect that.
comfort
They
zone
know.
and face the reality of what him consolidating power in his regime, what that would really mean for the lives of people
Stop Trump.
all over the world.
Stop-
In the state
Man,
of
that's not
Oklahoma,
good.
all
Trump
the
said,
public
"Stop
school
Trump,
kids
stop
had to
fascism."
spend a minute
Oh,
of
man.
silence honoring the memory of Charlie Kirk. That means little kids are coming home thinking that Charlie Kirk was a hero. Okay, Charlie Kirk shouldn't have been killed the way he was, but openly supporting segregation, openly
Okay, see,
telling
look,
women
look,
they should
stop that,
obey their
stop that.
husbands.
This
This is not somebody who you want your
I
kids to
respect
grow up being a
this
model
dead
for.
one.
And
To the
why does
family,
that relate to you protesting
Kirk,
against
because
Donald
it
Trump
does
being
not
here in
matter
the
if it's
UK
right
today?
or wrong,
Because I'm
whatever
very,
you do.
I was at the protest on
Fucking
Saturday
respect.
against the
Don't
Tommy
look at
Robinson people. I had to walk back through that crowd of people.
someone
Beer swilling,
who's not
drunken,
even here no more.
racist,
Stop.
misogynist, xenophobic
That,
thugs,
I'm kind
which
of
is what they were. They're going to be
don't have to
telling
say that.
us, the good people in this country, how to live. Your children, my grandchildren, are going to have to grow up with those kind of people dictating our way of life. And that's not acceptable.
Are you using some of the same strategies in your post that those people on Saturday did?
That was stupid. The assassination, violence is not going to be the way to solve things. That's the violence in this society has been overwhelmingly on the part of the people running the society. I mean, look, these immigrants, why are they here? Their countries have been screwed up by America and Britain, Syria, a colony of France, Lebanon, a colony of France, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan. We're over there. Our soldiers are over there screwing those countries up, backing dictators. And then those people flee and come over here and we say, oh no, how dare you come over here? What world-class hypocrisy.
Anti-Trump, gay,
Whoa!
I'm not a fan of Trump and I don't like him whatsoever and I wish he would just kindly do one.
What's the purpose of the protest today?
It puts out a message, a lot of people with the same sentiment. I mean, there's a lot of people here for many different reasons, but I think the main thing is we just know that this is not right
Very
and it
creative.
has to change.
What specifically isn't right?
About Trump, oh, where do you start? God, no. He goes around blaming Zelensky for starting the Third World War. It'll be him. He's the one stirring the shit here. So,
remember, this is not American people. This is the
What
UK
outcome do you
people
want from the
saying
protest today?
well, just take some notice. I'm really pissed off about them inviting him back. I think it's disgusting. Shouldn't have
Why?
happened.
The Prime Minister then wants to have a dialogue, needs to have a dialogue with
I know he just happens to be the president now, but yeah, even that, I know it's just wrong.
So what's your message to Keir Starmer?
That's bad.
Try harder.
Man,
Not
tall.
listening to the people.
It's really important that we all speak out against Trump and his policies and what he's doing. Originally from the States, and a lot of family members being seriously impacted by his
Not welcome
policies. And terrified about his march towards authoritarianism is one of the many reasons. Yeah, so I think it's just important to be able to speak out and
Why is it a better strategy to try and prevent the United States president from visiting here rather than to have communication with him? America is one of our greatest allies, and the Prime Minister is clearly quite keen to engage him and almost put on a charm offensive.
I understand your question. I think that Trump is not unable to have real communication and relationships with people. He's very transactional. I understand why it's important for there to be communication between the countries, but also I think a lot of people get duped fairly easily by his having to charm him, and then actually what he does in terms of shifting tariffs, for example, with our country here.
Do you think the Prime Minister's been duped by Donald Trump?
I don't think he needs to go as far as he's going in terms of his term offensive, as you called it. I hope he'll stand strong, and he knows. I believe he's smart enough to know what Trump's action meant. So I hope he's strong enough to be able to stand up to him.
You've lived here for 3 decades.
Yes.
Why are you worried about the US president being here on UK soil?
Well, there's a direct line to some of the stuff happening in this country. People seem to be very interested in that kind of authoritarian bent, and I think that's what's worrying. I don't think he's sincere or honest about how he feels. He loves the pomp and circumstance. Fabulous meeting the king, being in a carriage. He loves all that kind of stuff. But whether he'll, in good faith, deal with the country, I'm not sure about it. And I just am terrified for our country at home.
Okay. We can't make this up, man. Like, the people on that side of the country are speaking, to say the truth because of what they understand what's happening in this country, and it's not really good, that the other side of the country are seeing this happening, the division between this country. And what I disagree for real is that you need to leave Charlie's death and respect Charlie's family. Please do not use that as a politicizing. Have respect for the family. You may not agree or may disagree, but at the end of the day, we still out here working, making sure our bills pay, and making sure that we are okay. So, just give you an example of what's happening in the other side of the world, and they are watching and listening and paying attention. So now y'all may not agree or disagree with what they're saying, but that's politics. At the end of the day, you know what's right and wrong. Know your wisdom, understanding what's really happening. So I'm gonna leave you guys here. So just enjoy this video. Press the like button. You want to see more videos, and follow the channel. Live, love, laugh, and wisdom. And let's see what come out some another video. And listen, take care of each other and your loved ones. Okay. God bless y'all. God bless America. Stay safe. Be safe. Always remember that. People always forget about that. You know what I mean? Like, we have to end this. We have to find a way because it's really happening, and we need to get back to where we at. I love you guys. God bless. God bless America.